Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm usually not up this early. I just got off. I'm actually on TV right now. If you turn.
Oh God, I love it.
Bro,
I love you.
I
love
love
it.
what I'm talking about. I'm on TV right now.
I love it.
Hold that for a second.
Hold on, Mike.
I'm gonna go check on my self-confidence real quick.
Hey,
get your ass up.
Hey,
Yeah,
because all the bars is still in the bed.
Yo, he said y'all
like on 10.
He said y'all had too many jokes about my penthouse. Now turn on the TV, damn it.
Wake that ass up.
Get up and get turned up with DeDe in the morning.
We get wild a bit.
I have to tell you, I think I'm going to enjoy talking to this man right here. You see him, they say he's got a show on TNT. And if you don't know, he will tell you.
Okay.
I got to give it up. He is an NBA entertainment reporter. Give it up for Ro Parrish.
Yeah.
And number one, I just want to say, Ro Parrish back on the KKDA airwaves for the first time since I was unceremoniously thrown out of the old duplex, like Jazzy Jeff in the Fresh Prince.
Can I translate?
Oh, you got removed?
Can I translate?
Yeah.
Y'all, no, let me translate. Ro used to work for the radio station and he was fired. But it's okay because now you're super successful and it happened for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, I got thrown out like for real, like Jazzy Jeff, but in all seriousness, it is an honor and a privilege to be back, you know, from Tom Joyner to Skip Murphy, now to DeDe in the morning, continuing that strong legacy of excellence in the AM, you know, and y'all got that firm grasp on that number one spot. So thanks for having me.
Okay, let me just say, Ro, I enjoy you already. I find you to be very, very entertaining. Number one, I want everybody to understand something that Ro, of course, we're doing this on Zoom. He wanted to let us know that he's doing very well by showing us pretty much most of his, first of all, his view of downtown Atlanta. And then he had to move around and show all these different things, right, about how wonderful his life is since leaving the duplex that he tried to clown us about, by the way. That was clowning, everybody, just trying to throw shade at us about the fact that he left the duplex and then even tried to say was unceremoniously, you know, and then to say, but I'm a success now. You know what that moment was? Ro, that moment was, you ever see on movies or on TV when there is an actor or somebody winning an Oscar and they go, and to the teacher who said I'd never be nothing.
Period.
That was your moment. I saw it.
Hey, there's nothing like a humble brag. We saw the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan, do it at his Hall of Fame speech. So, I mean, why can't I?
Okay, there it is.
So how much do you make since we studying? How much do you make working as a
Whoa.
Because sports, I love sports. I just didn't know if there was a lot of money in it. Just to analyze it, like how much?
Come on now, let's just relax for a second. I know how things work at KKDA. I used to call it K104 Bank because y'all bring in big bucks. I'm not in y'all pay grade yet. I'm close, but I'm not there yet.
Wait, I never said I wasn't rich, so I'm just asking you. I think you got it confused. I never said I wasn't rich.
I do substantially well for my position.
But you're doing a great job. In all actuality, you really are doing a great job.
All right, so let's talk about this. So you're on TNT. Tell everybody about the show that you host.
So Turner Sports is a conglomerate. So I'm on multiple shows over NBA TV. So you can see me with Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq and the Fool. You can see me, Charles Barkley, doing guarantees, host Game Time as well. High Top, just a number of different shows. We could go down the list, but I know we only have so much time right here.
Bro.
I love you.
Bro, I really, I want to put my hands around your neck. Oh my God, you're so annoying.
Okay. So we're talking about
put those around me and just show me love like you used to when we worked together back at 104.
We're talking to Ro Parrish from TNT Sports. Go ahead, Rudy. You have a question?
Okay. Yeah, so Ro, I watch NBA TV all the time. You do a fantastic job. I just want to ask, in light of what happened a few days ago and Kenny Smith actually walking off the set, how did you feel about the whole situation with everything going on in Milwaukee, not in Milwaukee, but with the situation, young man in Wisconsin? How did that make you feel?
Just to quote Charles Barkley, he said it is exhausting to be Black, and I stand with him wholeheartedly, but I was glad to see the pro athletes take a stand. And in fact, I texted a former Dallas Cowboy wide receiver who no longer plays for the team, and I said, bro, this is what I was talking about years ago. This is what you guys should have did. The athletes have all the leverage. They have all the power. You don't realize it until you see something like this happen. So I was extremely proud to see the athletes stand up, walk out and say, this is what we're going to do. And it just made me proud. I was proud for Kenny as well, and that was just an awesome moment.
Okay.
But I got to ask you this, Ro. So they just postponed the games. Do you think that it would have been a lot more powerful if they would have just ended the season?
Well, in a sense, yes, but however, you have to realize at the end of the day, as they say, it's a business. So there's so many financial ramifications. If they ended the season, that would affect the league overall, the players moving this season and going into next season. So if they cancel the season, the owners can effectively rip up the collective bargaining agreement. So all that money that they could have potentially brought in, that would have been out the window. They would have had to negotiate. There could have been a lockout, and we wouldn't have had basketball potentially for up to maybe a year or even more.
So do you think now moving forward, because again, Mike said what they did, that boycott was basically a sick day, which is true.
Okay.
And really outside of LeBron and some of the high players, I mean, you know, some of the players I guess wouldn't have gotten paid, but now moving forward, do you think they're going to have any type of discussions next year, or, you know, what do you see it being or looking like next year?
So this is essentially what's going on. The players gave the owners targets that they can deploy their resources and assets and influence. So the players have asked, they put lists out there, you know, they want organizational changes. They want a dedicated coalition, you know, that's there to manage these issues, whether it be voting suppression, police reform. They want the owners to be proactive and not reactive. So that's something that's pushing. And essentially, if the players don't get what they want and the ownership doesn't come up with something, you know, then we're going to see a problem. But they pretty much put, you know, their asses to the fire right now. Said, listen, this is what we want, or we will leave. And it's that simple.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Bro, quick question. Not talking about right now, but I'm talking about maybe a year or two ago. I've heard at different sports networks like ESPN that they were told basically not just to shut up and dribble, but keep your political opinions to yourself and just talk about sports. Did you feel that same pressure? I mean, now obviously it's politically correct to speak upon Black Lives Matter. But a year or two ago, there were people being told, don't talk about this and don't give me your opinion about Trump. Did you feel that?
I'll say this. I don't know how they operate at other networks, but at Turner, we're always given the green light to speak how we feel, not be politically correct, if that makes sense. So we've always approached it in a different manner. And you can see that from top to bottom. Charles Barkley is arguably the biggest sports personality on the air. He's definitely paid like it. And he is never going to hold his tongue. And that goes from him all the way down. We're always given a green light to speak what's on our mind.
Okay. So, Ro, you know, because we're proud of you and you started here at K104, I understand. We're very proud. Since you are so successful, we've seen it, as you showed us as soon as you logged on, your beautiful home, everything behind you, the awards and the accolades and the pictures and the autograph pictures of, you know, who can you call this morning that we can get on the air right now? Like, who do you have that you're connected to?
DeDe, are you really doing this right now? After me and your husband and everybody spent that lovely time down in Mexico, you just gonna call me out like that? I'm not the name dropper, you know. And plus,
even though he did just drop the fact that he went on vacation with you, but that's nothing.
Yeah, hold on a second. He dropped the fact that he called a wide receiver who used to play with the Cowboys and said,
so it was either Dez or T.O. He also
you drop a lot, but you don't be like, yeah. So I'm just saying, come on now. Who do you got in your
Listen. We all know in the media, at least in my field, you're not supposed to give up names. All you do is rely on sources, and my sources are reliable, baby.
Oh.
Well, I'll say this, Ro. Always on your Instagram, and I've even spoken to you before, and he's been right there in the background, be on FaceTime. Can you get Shaquille O'Neal on the show? Because that's your boy.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal is not awake right now. Shaquille O'Neal doesn't wake up until at least noon. But
if he's your boy, like, you could just act like it's an emergency.
At this hour, nah, it ain't happening.
Hey, Ro, you want me to get on the other line and act like I'm him? Hey, what's up? I'll hook you up, dog.
By the way, Ro, before we let you go, because you're such good friends with all the athletes and stuff, and you go out to parties with them, you know, before COVID, would you get their leftovers, like some of the girls that didn't want to hook up, like would they try to like hook up with you?
Oh, that's messed up, bro.
Ro Parrish is not here for no sloppy seconds, baby. I'm sorry, that is not how this works. Okay, let me just get that thing straight. Okay, let me just stop you right there. No sloppy seconds for this one right here.
Hey, Ro, stop disrespecting sloppy seconds. Stop disrespecting I've had some classic some instant classic sloppy because it's like a
Okay.
pre-owned car. You make it your own. It's brand new to me. Like
Exactly.
Oh my! I love it. All right. Well, when can people see you? When can they watch you on TNT?
Listen, I'm on there nonstop. If you turn on your television right now, and I know this is gonna run over and over again, chances are I will be on your screen. I'm on TV every day, baby. Just please believe, multiple shows. I'm on nonstop and on all social platforms. Ro Parrish, it's that simple.
All right. Thank
Hey,
you very
DeDe,
much.
can I wrap this up for you
Yeah.
really fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
For one of the most humble interviews we've ever. No, I'm just joking. Ro.
The most humblest interview we've ever had with anybody on
Ever.
the show. Y'all give it up for TNT's Ro Parrish.
Yeah, look. Look at your
Jordan,
baby.
Daddy loves you. Jordan, Daddy loves you.
Wake that ass up.
Get up and get turned up with DeDe in the morning.
We get wild a bit.